Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be the finale for 6 by Santa. A few days late. This project technically ended on December 24th, but I was so busy trying to get my house clean that there was no way I was filming videos on the 24th. It wasn't happening. So I've had a couple more days to use this makeup up and get as far as I could with this project. Before we start, this project was created by Elizabeth. She is at Cookie Pans over on Instagram, and I will have her Instagram account linked down below, along with a bunch of other people that do this project every year with me and Elizabeth. Yeah, so it's been a really fun project. Again, I think this is my 3rd or 4th year doing this project. I think it's the 3rd, and I really have fun every time. It's a perfect end of year project to just squeeze in a couple more empties or get some use on a couple of products before the end of the year. So I always enjoy it, but this project is over. So let's get into the finale. I did meet my goal on 2 items in this project in previous updates. So technically I was really only working on 4 products in this project. One of them, however, I said I would bring back and show you where I ended up because my goal was just to hit pan on it, and I have expanded the pan quite a bit. So let's start with that. That is a shadow from my e.l.f. 100 pan palette. I had put this, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous dusty rose pinky shade in this project to hit pan. It was basically untouched at the start of this project, and I not only hit pan, but I expanded the pan really quickly. I've already gotten to the point where that ridge, like right there, is showing. I don't know if you could see it, but there's like a rectangle, like, I have no words to describe what I'm trying to say, but there's the, like, you know how when you're panning a foundation powder, there's like rings? In this one there's rectangles, and I've made it to the rectangle. So this is now officially the eyeshadow with the biggest amount of pan in this palette. I only have 4 pans, but that one's winning. I just keep reaching for that shade. Using the shadow in this project definitely made me realize that there's not a lot of product in these eyeshadows, and that if I really focus in on them, they can go fairly quickly relative to other eyeshadows that I've worked on in the past. And it confirmed that I still love dusty pink eyeshadows the most. They are my absolute favorite. I love them in the transition and crease area. I love them as a one shadow look. I just love dusty rose eyeshadows. Okay, the next item that I had in this project was my least used item out of this whole project, and that is my Benefit Realness of Concealness Mini Fake It Kit. This had some other products in it initially that have been used up or are missing, I don't know. But I'm really trying to focus on these 2 different concealer shades. This is a sample of Lemonade, and this is a sample of Boing. I had a plan in my head at some point to try and use this as a foundation, and I didn't actually try that until 2 days ago. So for the last couple of days, I have been using these 2 as a foundation. I'm wearing them today. I use Boing kind of on the outside and like on my cheeks, and I use Lemonade where I would normally highlight under my eyes, forehead, nose, chin, and like down here. And I kind of love it. I cannot believe how much I love this as a foundation, especially since it's winter. I do notice a definite difference in the consistency. Boing is a little bit more moisturizing and a little bit more creamy. Lemonade is a little bit more of a drier formula, but together they seem to work. I don't know. Tell me, what do you think? I think this makes a really nice foundation. I wish I would have been able to start working on this sooner, but I just put way too many foundations in projects this year, and I just didn't get around to all of them. But I am so glad I finally discovered that. My goal was to hit pan on one of these. That did not happen, so I did not meet my goal for this product. But I think I'm going to keep wearing these from now until the rest of the year. And then I will try to find a project to put them in for next year so that I could hopefully finish them. I guess I'd just like to finish them off. I've had these for a long time. They take up a lot of space in this big bulky package, and I would like to just use these up next year, I think. So this was not a success as far as project panning, but it was a successful discovery. that's what I'm gonna count that as. I made a successful discovery with that product during this project, so that was wonderful. And I think, I don't know, I really like the way my skin looks today, and I'm just using that as my foundation, no other foundation products. So next is my blush that I've been working on for the last several months. This is the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice palette, and I'm focusing on one shade, this one right here. There was a small part of me that thought that maybe I could finish this off, but no, I did not at all. I've been wearing this every day for months and months and months. The pan is definitely getting thinner, but this will, you know, probably take another year for me to finish. I think I will find a project to roll this into for 2022 as well. I'm too far into this blush to stop at this point, and I think I need to finish it off. So I would like to finish this year. And after I finish this, I really want to get into some of my blush singles. I have a lot of blush singles, and I really haven't been using them much lately. And as I'm getting closer to doing my inventory, I'm thinking about that gigantic blush inventory, and I would like to start working on a blush that I could actually like move out of my stash, rather than a blush that just leaves one less blush in this palette that I won't be getting rid of. So after I finally finish this blush, I think I'm going to find a single blush to work on from my inventory. Once you see my inventory, let me know which one I should work on, because I have so many, so very many. So very many. I think I have a couple of deluxe samples that I might be able to knock out, you know, relatively quicker. It won't take 3 years, it'll only take a year and a half, kind of a situation. Okay, the next item I was working on in this project is my Skinny Dip palette from Jouer. So glad I put this in this project. I absolutely need to find another project to put this into for next year. Maybe pan in every palette, that's what I'm thinking. My goal was to use each of these shades 5 times, and I did not meet that goal at all. But I did enjoy this palette every day for the last week. I've been using this palette every single day. I did have a no makeup day yesterday, but every other day I wore this eyeshadow. I used every one of these shades in the last week. So I did not get to 5 uses. So I did meet my 5 use goal on 2 shadows. And that is this third one here called Skinny Dip, and this last one here called Midnight Swim. I actually enjoyed pairing these two together, this one on like the outer half and my lower lash line, and this one on the inner half. Today I'm wearing these two, this one on the outer half and this one on the inner half, along with a couple of eyeshadows from my Panette palette. But I did meet my 5 use goal on 2 of them, but in the end I have 1 use for this silver, 3 uses for this pink, 5 uses, 3 uses for this bronzy shade, 3 uses for this awesome shade called Magic Hour, and 5 uses for this last one. So I got close to meeting my goal of 5 uses on each of these, and I'm so glad I had a chance. I'm gonna close this because I feel like I'm blinding you, but I'm so glad I had a chance to play around with this palette. It was untouched prior to putting it in this project, and I knew from every other YouTuber that's ever used this palette that this was a good palette, but I hadn't used it. So I'm so glad I finally got to use it and enjoy it. Yeah, it's amazing. So don't be surprised if this rolls into pan in every palette very soon, because I don't want to put it away. I want to keep working on it. Okay, and we are down to the final product in this project, and that is my Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Blacker. I'm wearing it today. It took me a while to finally get to use this every single day. The brown eyeliner that I was working on in my A to Z project pan just kept going and going. But once I finished that, this became the only eyeliner I'm working on. I do usually put it on my upper lash line and my waterline, but not always. But I do have a new mark to make this month. It's not much. It's not that much, but that blue line is where we ended up. So I used up that much product during this project, so maybe a little less than half. Yeah, definitely less than half, but a third, maybe a little more than a third of the product. So glad I had a chance to enjoy this eyeliner. It's just as good as I remember. I love the Marc Jacobs highliners. They are so good. Still not quite over the fact that Marc Jacobs is gone for good. I'm desperately hoping that some company like Smashbox or some other company will swoop in and save them and keep some of their best products going, because I am just really sad that I can never buy these products again once they're gone. So yeah, that doesn't mean I can hoard them though. I have to use them and enjoy them and use them. So that is it for this project. Obviously, I enjoyed using a lot of these products very much, and I am already thinking about how I can roll them into projects for next year, because I'm not ready to put any of them away. Yeah, no, I'm not ready to put any of them away. Bless you. Yep. So we will have to find some projects to put these in for next year so that I can keep working on them and enjoy them some more. So that is going to be it for this finale for 6 by Santa. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.